Sally again. So this is a little different than what I usually do. I'm actually recording this before I have any footage for it. So um, this voiceover may or may not have anything to do with what I'm drawing, but we'll see. So I was watching some YouTube videos, specifically ones from Canon. Something that kind of resonated with me, which was, am I hurting my brand by not having a consistent art style? And that question has honestly been like looming over me for a long time. So if you're familiar with my art, I really draw anything from, like magical girls to cute animals to fan art. And my style, I feel like I don't have an art style, like, yeah, I guess I could kind of sum it up into being like anime style, anime inspired, like cartoony, usually bold lines, definitely like line art. I don't really do like lineless art, so it's like I do have similarities or like general art style groups that I guess I fall into. But in terms of, I guess, how most people view an art style, it's like if you can look at a piece without knowing that I made it, you would just know because it looks like something I would make, like a Monet piece when you see it, and a Van Gogh piece when you see it. So those are just two examples that I have hanging up on my wall right now. So I directly saw them to my left, but I think it's definitely something that, every artist kind of hangs over their head. So why did I want to talk about this? I think at first when I was kind of getting out of my drawing hiatus during and post-college, that I was kind of insecure about not having an art style. And I think now I've just kind of come to terms a little more that I don't even need an art style. Is that like taboo to say? Or is that like a little too rebellious? I don't know. But the way I feel about it is just if there's improvement, if I can see that I am constantly learning and constantly improving, then it's okay that my style varies. Because I'm not like a professional artist. I don't have any formal education in art, I guess, if that's what makes you a professional. Or I've had some clients for commissions before. I have a shop. But I still wouldn't call myself a professional. I actually want to be an amateur because the amateur learns more. And the amateur is always willing to learn. So I think as an amateur, I kind of have this feeling that my style is going to change and vary from what I post on social media, I guess, and what I don't show on social media, because I'm always learning and I'm always growing and I'm always changing. So these kinds of ideas, this kind of mentality that I have to have a specific art style is kind of, I feel like, hurting me or can hurt my outlook on my art. So yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to talk about there. I don't know if it made any sense or if I just rambled the whole time, but I do want to practice voiceovers more, and I do want to be able to speak through how I feel more. So I think maybe in my vlogs or in separate videos, I will be doing a little bit more venting about certain topics, about how I feel about them. But yeah, moral of my story for today is art style. Who is she? Who needs her anyways, It's cool if you do have that art style, that consistency, that I can see this picture regardless, I'll know it's you. That's amazing. And like, kudos to you if you can do that and that makes you happy, because that's also important. What makes you happy, So for me, my art is always going to be variable. It's always going to change. Yeah, I have like kind of a signature style, but I'm not going to be tied to that. I'm not going to be close-minded on how I draw just because I think it will help my brand, I guess. I don't think that I'm hurting my brand by not having an art style because my brand is me. My brand is Selly and how I interpret the world and life and how I feel about that kind of stuff. So I just think that that was a really interesting thought process, and I wanted to share because it's okay if you're in the same boat or if you're not. You know, no one has to give you validity in life. You provide your own. So, yeah. All right. I think I'm done with this talk for now. um, yeah, let me know, I guess, if you feel the same way. Or if you don't, I would love to hear other people's points of view on this. So, yeah.
Every moment tonight, they led me to you. Every single time you look at me, I lose it too. Why don't you come sit next to me? Let things happen naturally, like it used to be.